What is up, team? So I wanted to go ahead and just, do a quick little um, recording sesh. I don't know if I would call this a training or anything, but I had a few things on my mind and I just wanted to share with you guys. So, first and foremost, I am so proud, and I'm so sorry for my crazy hair, but I am so proud of each and every one of you for continuing to hustle. I know that February has not started off as strong as I think a lot of people were expecting with a new catalog, but I don't want you guys to feel that that you should be discouraged. Okay. I think with the new catalog, I just think a lot of people are struggling to ask. Okay. So that takes me back to you've got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And again, I am still learning to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So, what I mean by that is what happened?
There's many people in there, so everyone's waiting. And I didn't want you to be by yourself doing that. So
sorry. But what I mean by that is if you are asking the same people every month, day in, day out, that's going to get tiresome really, really fast. So start maybe if you have like a local Facebook group, or if you have kids and you have like one of those mommy groups or something that you're interested in, whether it's, I don't know, crocheting, or I don't freaking know what anyone's interested in anymore. But see if there's like groups or Facebook groups, anything like that, that you can sit and converse with other people. If you go get your nails done, if you go get your hair done, we've made friends with our packet mail lady because we're constantly dropping off packages. See if you can leave some literature there, or you've got to get out of your comfort zone. We have to get out of our little circles or boxes or whatever it is you want to call it. If you're married, ask your spouses to help you. Ask close friends and families for those referrals. I know I've had conversations with a lot of you guys this month, and we're only almost mid-month, and it's, yeah, nobody wants to buy or no. And then I go back and I think of what you said your customers told you in January, which was, oh, I'm waiting for the new stuff to drop in February. So remember, when customers are telling you those things, you have to jot this stuff down. So if you're talking to Monica's like, oh my gosh, no, Ashley, I'm waiting for those new scents. I'm hoping, this is in January, I'm hoping pink cotton comes back. Then I can turn around and say, oh my gosh, you're in luck. Pink cotton is coming back. Do you want me to order you some, come February? And then you can turn that into a local order. Local orders are a must, you guys. That is the best way that we can offer our customers discounted shipping, possibly free shipping. I know shipping is a big thing that a lot of people are like, nah, I ain't paying that. That's expensive. Listen, there's times that I order sometimes and I'm like, oh, the shipping costs. But we have to do what we can to help our customers, okay? Remember, at the end of the day, our customers do what they can to help us. So you want to make your customer feel like they are the most important. They're your only customer. You could have 500 customers. Every single one needs to feel that same way, okay? So I listen to this amazing I listen to podcasts quite often, and I listened to one of my podcasts this morning, and he had like the 7 tips to maximize yourself, in other words. And the first thing that he said, and it's like stuck with me all day today, was don't say I don't have enough time. And this is anything. This is not just for your Scentsy business. It could be anything in life. Don't say that you don't have enough time. So what you have to do is you have to admit to ourselves that whatever you're saying you don't have enough time for just isn't a priority in your life. So instead of saying, oh, I don't have enough time, turn around and say, oh, it's just not a priority. It's just not a priority in my life. Be honest with yourself, and then change it. Oh, but I'm going to make it a priority, or I'm going to make time. So I had a conversation with one of my good friends who's not a Scentsy consultant, but she does have her own business. And we had a conversation to where I had made a comment about, people don't realize having your own business is actually not as easy as most people think it is. But if you're only going to dedicate 15 to 20 minutes a day versus 2 hours a day, you're going to see the difference. If you did 15 to 20 minutes a day and you did, let's say 3 days a week, that's an hour a day, an hour a week, I'm sorry. versus if you did 2 hours a day, and you can break it up. So in this podcast, he says to do the Pomodoro technique, which is 25 minutes work, 5-minute break. But in that 25 minutes, you have to focus on one task. So if that one task was to, let's say, send some emails, you have to do only that in 25 minutes. You have to turn your phone away. You cannot have an interruption, because if you continue to just do, oh, I'm gonna do 25 minutes, but in 25 minutes you do 3 different things and you break it down, you literally only did one, you accomplished one thing. So you have to prioritize if you're being productive versus busy. And you want to be productive. We can do so many things to make our life busy, and that's one thing that I myself do. Whether you do so many little small things so that your day goes by fast, or that you're keeping yourself busy, but then at the end of the day, if you had a to-do list of like 10 things, you literally got one thing done. So in his podcast, he was like, write your to-do list. It could be 10 things, it could be 100 things, it could be 50 things, it could be 5 things. Depending on how many you have, circle your 3 most important. So your top 3 things that you need to get done that day. The other ones will fall into place later on. And if you are somebody who does a to-do list for like the whole week, do your top 3 every single day. And this goes for your business. So if you have things that you need to get done with Scentsy, put a to-do list and then circle your top 3 that you need to get done, whether it's follow-ups, whether it is to get some samples out to somebody that had requested, or a thank you mail, or if you have a team and you want to get with your girls, you have to prioritize. And one thing I've noticed in any MLM or any direct sales is everyone always says, oh, I don't have time for this. So when you go to someone and say, oh, have you ever thought about selling Scentsy? Like, you spend X amount of dollars, you could totally make some money back on your purchases. Oh, I don't have time for that. Okay. And then you see that they're one of these people that's constantly posting, let's say on Instagram, and you're getting a lot of interaction. And in my mind, it's like, you don't have time for that. You could be doing what you're doing on Facebook and Instagram and making some money. So for you guys, even as my team, a few of you have told me, oh, I don't have time. I'm a single mom, or I have 2 or 3 kids. My husband works a lot. ABC, XYZ, whatever. Okay. Again, I am a mom of 4 kids, and our ages range from 20s to teens to toddler. Okay. We are nonstop, but I find the time. And if that means I have to wake up earlier to get some stuff done that I needed to get done, and I can't do it because I have my baby Tarzan running around, or someone has a dentist or a doctor's appointment, or we have errands to run for our personal life, if that means I have to wake up earlier, guess what? I have to wake up earlier. So I've had conversations with my kids. Millionaires don't become millionaires overnight, or because they just sit here like, yeah, bro, I'm going to become so rich and famous. No, man, they hustle, they grind. They have 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. So you want to be productive, not busy. Because busy could be, oh, I'm sitting on the couch. Yeah, making some posts. And if you're productive, you're over here following up, planting those seeds, possibly getting an order. You'd be surprised how many people will say, oh my God, thank you for following up. Or, oh my gosh, thank you for reminding me. I'm so glad that you put me on a list to follow up for the new stuff. So again, if you were talking to people in January and they were saying, oh, I want that spring and summer stuff, or, oh, that they love pink cotton or go-go mango or lavender cotton from the season before. Now, I know a lot of you weren't selling last spring and summer, but you still were customers. So you knew the products. You've had customers for my girls who joined in May, June, or July, or even August. You had customers that fell in love with those spring and summer scents. Let them know they're back. I've started to do a lot more stuff personal, like email and text messages versus social media. I still do things on social media, but I've noticed with the old fashioned, as they say, of texting them or talking to them on the phone or sending emails, I'm getting more interaction with my customers one-on-one than I am if I'm sending you do this post on your VIP page and you're not getting a lot of interaction, or, you post a poll and people are not commenting or voting. So try that. Try to go one-on-one with your customers. Don't send mass text messages. God, don't send mass emails. If you want to send the same thing, copy and paste. Do not send mass of anything. People hate it. I myself hate group text messages. Unless it's something that I've put together with my leaders or my sisters or something like that. But when I get like those group text messages of, oh, Happy New Year, it's like, oh, whatever. You sent this like 40 other people. Like, make them feel special. Another big thing is clean up your shit. Okay. I myself am always in some kind of organized mess. I'm an organized mess sometimes. So in my little area where I work, I have to tell myself to pick it up. Throw stuff away that you're not going to use. Don't buy things that you're not going to use. Declutter. And I had you guys do this at the end of the year to roll into the new year. Declutter every month. Every month we should be decluttering because we're gonna have something. So like for me, this is empty and it's just sitting here. I have to throw it away. So once I'm done with this little training talk with you guys, Ashley will be decluttering her space. If you don't declutter or organize around you, what makes you think that anything else is going to be organized with you? You need to have a clean space to have a clear mindset. I know, right? Who would have thought? And listen, I have kids. Our house is a mess all day. And then I'll either pick it up at night, or if I'm too tired, I pick it up the next morning. But I'll tell you, if we don't pick it up at night, the next morning, I'm like, oh my God, why didn't I not pick this up last night? So try to do those little things. A lot of people on our team have told me the same thing. They don't have money, or they don't have time, or the people don't want to order. And I hate to tell you guys, people are ordering. My numbers are exactly where I want them at this time of the month. So it is not the people, it is you. And you guys know I keep it 100 with you all the time. If people are not ordering, it is not because they don't want Scentsy. I promise you, people are buying Scentsy day in and day out. People are joining Scentsy every like 30 minutes. It's you. So take a step back. It is okay to reset. It is okay to refocus, but don't take, a whole month to do that. And if that's what you need, just if I'm your sponsor, let me know. If I'm not your sponsor, let your sponsor know. For those of you that are relatively new, you have plenty of time to get on the board. There has to be a reason as to why you joined. And I had this conversation with one of my leaders to get with her girls and ask why they joined and go from there. You didn't just join because you woke up and said, oh, this will be fun. No, you have a reason, whether you love the product, whether you needed some extra money, whether you wanted something to do for yourself, whether you needed a job if you had no job at all, whether you're saving to buy a house or vacation or children or whatever. What is your why? And keep a lookout, because I will be doing what is my why to post on YouTube, and I will post the link here. I just have to grow the courage to do it, because that why it gets me emotional. So I have to prepare for that one, but you will be seeing Ashley's why. And here's a fun fact. My why has changed. So if you joined, I want to say within like 4 or 5 months of you doing this, your why might change. So remember why you joined always. And then compare it to now. Why do you still do it? Why are you doing this? Share your story. It can't always be my story. My story is so different than anyone's on here. Share your story. People want to know why you're doing this. People want to know what made you do this. Why did you join? Was it a special? Did you get a host exclusive kit? Did you just join for $99 because you wanted the stuff? It is okay if you joined because you wanted the kit. I know a lot of people that joined for the kit and then they just decided, no, I don't want to do this. It is okay. But share with the world your why. Share with me your why. I'd love to see everyone post. If you have a VIP or on Instagram, or if you do the YouTube like I do, your why. Share your why.